Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it. His experience, start to finish. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer found this mouse to be exceptionally lightweight, with all its buttons and the scroll wheel providing a satisfying click and feel. While the entire device is constructed from plastic, it gives an impression of sturdiness and good build quality. A particular highlight for this client was the ergonomic thumb rest, which was one of the main features that drew them to this specific model in the first place. The standout feature and the primary reason for our reviewer's purchase was the complete absence of any required software installation. The settings are stored directly on the device, meaning it works perfectly with all its customizations intact the moment you plug it into any computer. For making adjustments, the manufacturer offers a clever web portal that allows you to configure the device directly from your browser. This approach is a significant advantage, especially for users of alternative operating systems who are often overlooked by peripheral manufacturers. However, the experience wasn't without a few frustrations. Our reviewer noted some limitations in the customization software, such as being locked into 5 preset DPI stages without the ability to add more or disable any. Strangely, while you can assign a button to cycle through DPI, you can't do the same for different user profiles. The web-based tool also requires a specific type of browser to function, and despite claims of wireless configuration, this user could only make changes when the mouse was physically connected with its cable. For those on certain Linux distributions, a security setting might prevent the web tool from connecting, but a quick online search for a solution should provide the simple fix. Despite these quirks, this client expressed overall satisfaction with this mouse and plans to continue using it as their daily driver.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer came across this mouse completely by accident, noting there was very little buzz or information available about it online. The main draw was its specific ergonomic shape, which was reportedly similar to a popular but much heavier model our reviewer had been using, seeking a significantly lighter alternative without sacrificing that comfortable form factor, and having had a good long-term experience with another product from the same maker, they decided to take a chance on it. Upon receiving it, our reviewer was immediately impressed, stating it might be the best value they've encountered after testing nearly 30 different mice over the years. From the moment they started using it, every detail seemed to be thoughtfully executed. The clicks from the main switches felt crisp and had a satisfying sound, while the side buttons were perfectly sized and positioned for easy, intuitive access. The scroll wheel also received praise for its great tactile feel. Even the stock skates on the bottom of the mouse provided a surprisingly smooth and consistent glide right out of the box, requiring no immediate replacement. The overall build quality was another high point. The shell felt remarkably solid with absolutely no flexing or creaking under pressure, and the surface coating offered a secure, slightly grippy texture that this user preferred over the finish on some premium competitors. Beyond the basics, the practical implementation of the dedicated DPI and polling rate adjustment buttons was also a welcome feature. Initially, this client had nothing negative to report and was astonished by the quality offered, feeling that this device was a true hidden gem. This impression has only been strengthened with time, after a long period of extensive daily use. For both a full 8-hour workday and for click-intensive gaming, the mouse has held up perfectly. It performs as reliably as the day it was unboxed, leading our reviewer to stand by.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer has been searching for something like this mouse for a long time. It feels like most ergonomic mice are far too heavy to be practical for fast-paced games, especially FPS titles. On the other hand, a lot of lightweight gaming mice sacrifice programmable buttons, sticking with the bare minimum. This particular mouse strikes a really nice balance. It's surprisingly lightweight, boasts excellent latency and a responsive sensor, and it's comfortable whether you prefer a palm or fingertip grip. Plus, it includes an extra programmable button, which is a huge plus for both gaming and productivity. It's definitely geared towards people who enjoy gaming, particularly FPS games, but also want a mouse that's capable for everyday tasks. Our reviewer recognizes that there are mice out there that specialize in either gaming or productivity and perform those tasks slightly better, but this one offers a solid compromise. One piece of advice from this client: skip the 8K polling rate. 1K is plenty sufficient and probably won't make a noticeable difference in your experience. Now for the downsides, the material quality does feel a bit on the cheaper side. Also, this user isn't a huge fan of the Huano switches, finding them a bit harder to click, though they are known for their reliability. On a positive note, the scroll wheel and side buttons feel great and are easy to use. Just be aware that these switches are a bit louder than some others, so if noise is a concern, keep that in mind.
That's it for this one. If you found this helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Questions? Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.